Please give it up for 7-time Super Bowl champion and Fox NFL lead analyst, Tom Brady.
This is how legends are made.
Thank you.
This is how legends are made.
Thank you, guys. Hey, Michael. Hey, great to be with you, as always. Yeah, well, it's always great to be with you.
It's nice when you're not hitting me.
I kind of say I like hitting you a little bit more.
Normally when I'm close, you
a little
tend to like-
separated.
all
But I
right.
love this guy right here, and it's so great to have Tom Brady join the Fox NFL family. And the thing is, you could be doing anything. You honestly could do anything. Why do you want to join Fox?
Well, it was the first way to ultimately be your teammate.
That's nice. I like that.
I didn't do so well when it wasn't, but obviously there were a lot of opportunities that I had presented, but walking out of my first meeting with Fox, it reminded me so much of the amazing teammates that I had over a long period of time. And life is always about who you're spending time with and the great positive things you're doing. So to be a part of the game that I love, with the league that I love, and obviously to be a part of the greatest telecast in football every single week is ultimately what made my decision. It wasn't that amazing robot that spikes the ball on the ground that reminded me of Gronk all the time as we go in and out of breaks.
Good old Cletus.
That's right, Cletus what it is. But just the tremendous team that we have here made it a no-brainer for me.
Well, I tell you right now, it is much easier for me being your teammate instead of going against you. And because you're too pretty. I can't even look at you in the eyes. I can't even look him in the eye. I got to turn my back to you while I talk to you. I know you've been waiting to call your first game.
Yeah.
And I got a little something for you, man. I got some big news. It's huge news because I have a little something that you don't even know. The NFL schedule isn't out yet, but I know a little something about your first game.
Are you going to tell me?
Maybe I will. You want to know?
I want to know.
You want to know?
Damn right I want to know.
All right, drum roll, please. For the first time in 5 years, the NFL on Fox opens with the Dallas Cowboys.
Wow.
Yeah, it's going to be your first game. And also another thing, week 1 is back to being an exclusive doubleheader window for Fox. So how do you like that news? You get to the Cowboys first week.
Amazing. Obviously, having the Cowboys on is a huge draw. As America's team, that's going to get a little hard for me to say that all the time. I understand they were the competition for a long time. But in this new role, I know the Cowboys, how important they are to this network. They got great storylines. Come on, Dak Prescott, let's see if he can finally come through. One of the great defensive players. Did that just slip out? Micah Parsons, what a great player he is, and Coach McCarthy. So I love covering them. I've been obviously going against them for a long time, and now I get to tell everyone how great they are.
Oh, I already like what you're doing, man. I already like it. All right, we got a question in the audience. Who wants to ask a question?
Over here.
All right,
Hey.
over there. Yes, sir.
Hey, Tom, I thought you forgot about me, but you mentioned me, so thank you. I used to be your teammate, Rob Gronkowski right here.
Good to see you,
But
Rob.
I just want to let you know that you're the rookie now, brother, and dinner is on you tonight.
When's it not on me, Gronk?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Well, we know how much money you're making this year, so we're getting surf and turf tonight. We're popping 5 bottles of champagne. We're getting all the wine on the menu. Yeah, thank you, Tom. You're a good guy.
That's just like a normal Monday night for you, Gronk.
Oh, and Tuesday. Hey, Michael, you're invited.
Hey, great question there, Gronk. Great question, man.
Thank
and
you.
you were great on the roast, by the way. I got to give it up to you. You're fantastic
agree.
on that.
Thank you, guys.
Yes, you can sit down now. There we go. All right, check this out. Fox's first ever Super Bowl was in New Orleans. You know what year that was, Tom? 1997. Yep, your first Super Bowl as a quarterback was in New Orleans. What year was that, Tom?
2001.
2002. And now, for your first broadcast as a broadcaster, you're back in New Orleans in February for another Super Bowl. So how you feeling about that? You get to be another part of another Super Bowl in New Orleans this year.
Pretty amazing. I think it all seems to come together. I had the great Coach Madden on the call and Pat Summerall. Being in New Orleans, it was a crazy year that year, but to make it that far and then to get to that game, and even when I see highlights of that game, I still get the goosebumps. So the fact that it's on Fox in New Orleans, a lot of nostalgia.
Good.
I may call up a few teammates and see if I want to unretire, see if we want to get back out there. I won't do that.
Don't
Eric.
you dare. Don't you dare.
Don't you? I won't do that.
Hey, Shanks.
Not this time.
Calm
I'll
down,
be in the
Shanks.
booth.
He's done, Shanks. He can't run anymore.
No.
I've tested him out. Can't do it. Oh,
Maybe.
yeah, he's still solid. He's still solid. All right, but like every Super Bowl that I've ever been, I had a great team. We're happy that you're here because not only that, you have a great team.
I have the best teammates, just like I've had for so many years, the greatest teammates on Fox, and they're actually here with me today, too. So Kevin Burkhardt, Aaron Andrews, and Tom Rinaldi.
Come on out, you
Come
three.
on out.
Here we go. And that's the squad. Let's go kill it. Give me some, Tom. Let's go, dude. Okay.
Now I'm getting fired up.
I said, get fired up now.
Now I'm getting fired up.
I've had a chance to be around you all, like, away from it, and it is great to watch you all together because it seems like natural and you're having a great time. But what's it going to be like to have this guy join the crew?
I mean, we're excited. How can you not be excited, right? You're talking about the most clutch player in the history of the NFL that I get to stand next to every single week. That's pretty good. I think about this. 2 minutes left in a big game, tie game. Who better to analyze it than Tom Brady? No pressure, TB. Not at all.
Yeah, and a lot of people may not know this about TB. He is one of the best storytellers out there. I've had an opportunity away from the field to listen to some of these stories. My knee starts bouncing. I get so excited. I cannot wait for our millions of viewers to get an inside look at some of those stories when you're talking about the Dallas Cowboys.
EA talks about her excitement. Can you imagine the excitement that players and coaches are going to feel when Tom goes into a production meeting and they're sharing their stories and their strategies with him? We know they're going to bring their absolute best on Sunday because TB's in that booth.
You're not lying about that. He's actually very good at karaoke, by the way. He loves old school hip hop.
Oh,
I'm
God.
just kidding. Yes, you aren't. But
What song?
You do like old school hip hop, though.
You know that.
Yeah, you weren't
Don't we
very
all?
good, but you liked it. Okay, but all that being said, we're all going to be together for the Super Bowl in New Orleans.
Yeah.
I love it. It's going to be great. Kevin, it's going to be great.
Listen, it's going to be a great time. It's really going to be a great week for all of Fox, right? After we bring you the game, we'll keep the action pumping, a special event episode of Rescue High Surf you don't want to miss. And look, yeah, let's hear it. That's a big day. You know it's big when it follows a Super Bowl, right? It's going to be awesome.
That's just part of it. And from Fox and Friends and Fox News Sunday to Fox on the ground in New Orleans, for everything, we have you completely covered for Super Bowl 59.
Yeah.
And also the great FS1 daily shows will be with us that week as well.
All right, and you know the stars, of course, come out for the biggest game of the year. And as part of our Super Bowl pregame coverage, Tubi is actually presenting something very special on Fox. And to tell you more about it, we're going to welcome out Olivia Culpo. Oh, you have to run.
A lot of important people in this room.
No, you're amazing. All right, so you got to tell us, how are you and Tubi celebrating Fox's big Super Bowl in New Orleans?
So I'm incredibly excited to be with this lineup of superstar talent. And while they'll be covering all the action on the field, I'll be taking everybody behind the scenes on a look at all the excitement before the big game. And of course, the fashion, like what you'll be wearing, Tom. What people really want to know. I'm thrilled to be hosting the Tubi Purple Carpet, which will be rolled out for the first time as part of Fox's Super Bowl pregame coverage. And Aaron, I'm going to need one of those windbreakers, but red and gold.
Yeah,
obviously.
plug. I know where you can get it. I can help you out a lot. And of course, we can't wait for that. And it would be really cool if you watched that, wore that, and watched it in the stands. Your fiance, Christian McCaffrey. We would love it.
That would be great.
Yeah, I thought you were trying to run out here like Christian. I was like, careful.
Well, you know, I'm athletic.
Right.
I just wanted to show you guys.
But we got to say, we cannot wait. Super Bowl is going to be insane.
Yeah.
I want to thank you, Olivia, Aaron, Tom, Kevin. Thank you all. And we'll relieve you of your duty. Thank you all very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Give it up. Give it up for those four.
Thanks, baby. I'll see you out there.
So, you and I are left up here because the end of the show, we want to end it with a bang. So they wanted you to stand over here,
Yep.
like you get ready to pass.
Yeah.
And we're going to relive me
No,
sacking.
we're not reliving any of that.
They told, that's what y'all said, end it with a bang. That's the only kind I know. I gotta say though, as a competitor and as a friend, I really thoroughly enjoyed playing against you. You are absolutely the greatest to ever do it. And I'm so happy you're joining Fox.
Me too.
And this is better to be your teammate on this end than on the other. And with that being said, you guys, it's time to wrap it up. It's time to wrap it up.
No, not yet.
Time to do it.
Hold up, Michael. The best way for me to remember information, like always, is to look at the film.
Oh, you got to tell
And I got it right here.
Greater. Okay.
As sales head coach Jeff Collins said, we are the best in class where we play, we win.
Oh, yes.
Anjali lit up the scoreboard when she said Tubi is the fastest growing AVOD in the game. And this team will keep winning with Super Bowl 59 and the best election coverage.
That team is doing election coverage. It's going to be interesting. That's a Gronk. That's really going to be interesting. Wow. I already love that. All right, good time. With that being said, the way you did that, come on over here, man. Let's get in the light. I'm black. We need to see me. With that being said, you are a broadcaster, my friend. You did a great job with that, but except for one thing.
Yeah.
You have your catchphrase.
Yeah.
LFG.
Yeah.
Well, we know what the F means. You can't say that on TV.
What the fuck are you talking about, Michael? Come on, man. You can't do this. I've been using the F word for the last 2 decades. And if Tom Brady wants to use the F word, I think we should let him. Come on, man.
Listen, if it's cool with Gordon Ramsay, then why the F not?
All right, well, if you're gonna go in, let's all go in together. Let's do it then. Fox 2024, let's get it going. 1, 2, 3, let's fucking go!